Hello and welcome to the Crypto Bite. I'm Selena Vidya. If you're coming back to this channel and you've been here before, thank you so much and welcome back. If you're new to this channel, we tend to talk about the blockchain industry, blockchain companies, what's going on in the crypto space, trading, investing, finance advice, and things like that. Things have been pretty questionable in the market as of lately. There's a lot of regulation that's being passed through. A lot of the larger coins are performing really badly. So I've been spending my time looking into different industries and different companies in this space. A lot of people still have the perception that blockchain companies are really gratuitous. They're just scratching an itch that nobody really cares about. But there are industries and companies that are disrupting things in a way that's necessary. One of the big industries that is being improved upon in a great way is transportation, logistics, and shipping. So I went to a conference sometime last year and there were a couple of different blockchain companies. And some of the statistics that I heard around the shipping industry was pretty staggering. For all of the things that we ship, all of the freight, all of the large packages, everything that goes on in shipping industry, there are so many things that actually get lost. There's inefficiencies everywhere. It's hard to track transactions. Transactions are slow. There's companies that are in the space trying to improve upon that. One of the companies is called ShipChain. The CEO of ShipChain runs his own fulfillment and 3PL company, so he's already really familiar with the space and he's leveraging blockchain to help improve things. I believe they have about 16 advisors now. That might have changed for more or less since I last looked, but they're doing a lot of things to help the ease of transactions, the speed of transactions, the lost packages, lost tracking, all of those things. So essentially with blockchain, everything is going to be recorded and you're going to be able to see every step of everything that you're shipping as a big company, manufacturer, whatever you are looking to do. One of the other industries or types of companies where this is doing a really great job of disrupting is the content creation, royalty space, anything that has to do with film, music, artists, people creating their original works. So there's a lot of companies out there. I'm only going to cover one or two of them today, but if you do research in the space and you're a content creator or an artist, you're going to find some great stuff that's in the works. One of them is called GrAvity, I think it's pronounced. It's Q-R-A-V-I-T-Y, like gravity with a Q. And there's a couple of different ways that this company can work for creators. Creators are going to be able to own and profit from their own works through smart contracts, and a second token will be used as currency. So I'm still learning a lot about this company. It looks pretty cool, but as far as giving creators a platform where they have a little bit more protection and also ways to profit, seems pretty promising. On the flip side, there's another company called Vest, which I heard at a different cryptocurrency and entertainment conference last year. And Vest is pretty cool because it gives artists the ability to do an ISO, which is an initial song offering, and they can raise funds through the platform. And on the other side of that, if you're somebody who's investing in an artist, you're going to be able to share in the profits from what that artist makes off the content that they're creating. So all of these things really help fans get in touch with creators, creators get in touch with fans. It helps with making sure that people are getting paid. It helps with profit sharing. It helps with just making sure that everything is legit, because in the content, music, film, all of those different industries, there's so many moving parts, and usually on the receiving end as the artist or the creator, you get the shorter end of things, especially when it comes down to tracking or contracts and stuff like that. So I'm really excited to see these two companies. There's going to be a ton more. I'm sure I'll talk about them at a later time once I kind of vet them and see what they're doing, but stay tuned for that. There's also a lot going on in the voting sector, so it's no surprise that voting is being overhauled, and if we can use blockchain technology to help solidify true votes, fraudulent votes, tracking, IDs, all of that stuff, it's going to be pretty game-changing. So there's a lot of companies in this space. I started researching them. Some of them are kind of defunct now. A lot of them are still going, but the thing with this is because it's changing such a massive sector and it has to get buy-in from, different areas of government, and just the logistics of it is crazy. So I only chose two different companies that I want to talk about today. So Agora is one company that seems to check out pretty well. They have a lot of advisors on board, and the advisors have a pretty good background in getting stuff pushed through. And at the time that I researched this company, you were able to sign up for a pre-sale. I don't know if that's the case right this very minute, but if you're interested, you can look up Agora and check it out. And there is another company in the space called Bodom. Bodom has gotten a good amount of publicity, but what's cool about Bodom is it's integrating into state registration systems. It'll also help with the verification and security, and it'll essentially make sure that you're able to vote. And if we remember anything from recent events, a lot of people were having issues voting, a lot of different polling areas couldn't handle the capacity. So essentially this is trying to help make it so that you can vote and everything is really simple and really easy to do and also really secure. There's so many blockchain companies out there and there's so many industries being changed and there's so many that are just on the precipice of being something awesome. I've been bookmarking companies left and right that I want to dive deeper into, so perhaps in a later video I'll deep dive into one company in specific. But I also want to hear from you. So what companies have you seen popping up in the blockchain industry that you feel are going to change the game? Are there any industries that you feel are being completely overhauled or could just use an overhaul that nobody's tapped into yet? Leave your messages in the comments below and I'm really excited to dive in and read them. This video was a little bit shorter than usual, but thank you so much for joining me. I'm running out of daylight and it's been really rainy in Southern California, which is unusual. I think one of my past videos it was also raining, so I wanted to make sure that I got this in while the daylight was still out. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the little notification bell so that you'll know when I release videos in the future. Leave anything in the comments below as far as different companies that you're looking at or different industries that you are exploring in the blockchain space. If you want to follow me, you can find me at SelenaVidya on all different platforms. And if you want to follow the Crypto Byte, it's the Crypto Byte on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Once again, thank you so much, and I'll see you for the next video.